Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm an idiot. Thank God for my neurotic OCD and the fact that I occasionally alt-tab to check things. I've apparently been rambling for the last 10 minutes, and the microphone was on, and I wasn't even recording. So, yeah. You missed out quite a lot, actually. When you're picking, we were picking boy girl for all the other superheroes, so it's time for. I'm giving you a quick recap of the things he missed. We've already seen all the other superpowers. The only one left is super strength and super flight. One of the superheroes that you could choose kind of has a Triforce symbol on her chest, and she kind of looks like a geek. And when we were playing the name selection part, the game designer and the geek were part of the name, and I kind of wish I picked the Triforce lady. We're going with what looks like the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. look. As I said, thank God I have OCD and I occasionally alt-tab just to make sure things are running, and sure enough, my microphone was off and I wasn't even recording. So you got to miss about 5-10 minutes of just random rambling. But yeah, anyway, now that I am indeed recording and I am indeed unmuted, let's actually go on with this thing. So yeah, you just basically missed the basic intro. I would normally start over, but again, the name generation thing is random, so we are bizarre fun. Yes, well, I'm an idiot. Anyways, let's actually get started. It is morning. You sit at your kitchen table and glance out the window to see the sun rising over the Titan City skyline. You smile. I really need to have more voices. I only have like 2 or 3 voices, and they're all basically the same, and none of them are female. So, Titan City. Hold on, give me a sec. Titan City looks nothing to. No, just not feeling it there. God damn it, I want to give them voices, but I'm bad at voices. This is why Nat and I need to co-op this kind of shit. Or at least send her a video so she can record over them or something. But anyways, I suck at voices. I'll try to do my best female voice for her, but she ain't a hair sucking. So I should get sound like grumpy all day. And she has like the whole Wonder Woman thing going. Okay. Titan City has been. No. Fuck it. She's gonna keep swapping voices throughout the Let's Play, so whatever. Anyways, Titan City has nothing to fear this morning. No. I really want to give her a voice. Titan City. No. Titan. Titan City has nothing. Titan City. No, see, my vocal range just doesn't go that way, especially in the morning. Titan City has nothing to fear this morning. I guess that's gonna have to do it. Titan City is safe because you have devoted your life to fighting crime and keeping thugs and villains off the streets. You're bizarre fun. Man, you missed the whole name generation thing. Some of them. One of the names was the only moose. The obvious echidna. I don't see how she's very obvious as being an echidna. Anyways, yeah, you are bizarre fun, upholder of justice. You have taken an oath to serve in the fight against crime in Titan City. Time for breakfast. You float over to the cupboards and grab some cereal. You sit down to breakfast. Suddenly, your radio transmitter, just the words, folks, early in the morning. Suddenly, your radio transmission decryptor crackles to life. Fear meeting preparations begin in Titan City today. All high-level agents are to attend. Our scheme for world domination cannot fail. This is the one consistent voice that I can do, just this weird, cranky old man. Yutoshki out. Vladimir Yutoshki, the titanium cyborg, is a cyber genetically enhanced supervillain and fierce leader. He is half man, half machine, and all danger. Primary mission: stop the fear meeting. Find and solve clues to discover the meeting's location and date. Reach the meeting to stop fear's plans. You have 3 days before the meeting takes place. It is lucky you caught this urgent message so early. Near, 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 near. Fear here in Titan City. I must stop them. Beepity beepity beep beep beep. It's crime fighting time. Suddenly you hear your crime watch beeping in your bedroom. What now, hero? Finish my cup of coffee. Pick up my crime watch. She does seem like the elegant type, so, finish my cup of coffee. Crime can wait. You settle back into your chair and drink back the last of the dregs of your coffee. Nothing like the first coffee of a superhero's day. The bitter taste of the Colombian filter blend certainly helps gather your senses. You decide to pick up your crime watch. Alright, boys and girls, what clue are we gonna get? Please, please, please don't give me the scientist one. Honestly, I mean, I've played the game a bajillion times by now, so it's like if I get it, I don't mind. But I mean, like, 2 out of these 4 Let's Plays already, I've had the scientist one. So it's more for your sake than mine, you know? Anyways, use it to fight crime, yada yada yada, bring new clues. You also get luck points. Use luck points to increase your chance of getting new fear cards after combat. Alright, so what have we got? The crime watch beeps again as you put it on your wrist. You check the latest crime updates. News update. Okay, I got my fingers crossed. Please no alchemists. Please no alchemists. Please no Sylvia Frost and Dr. Violetta. I want something unique and different. Yes! Thank Jeebus! We have a different one. So for those of you who haven't really watched these Let's Plays before, just Deployment and Fear in general, it's a choose your own adventure book, and to spice things up even more, you get randomly generated content, which in this case, at the beginning of your game, you get clues. So, yep. Thank Jeebus. We're having this clue here now instead of the alchemists or Dr. Bueller or Sylvia Frost. So this already is going to be a different Let's Play, folks. I'm happy with that. Alright, there are rumors of danger during the President's visit to Titan City. Speak to the Serpent or Rat-Face Flanagan for more information. Okay, we're gonna definitely have to encounter the Serpent. Luckily, I know where to find him. I have never actually encountered Rat-Face Flanagan, so it looks like we'll have to go out to a night of theater. Alright, that is good. We have a different clue. Thank God. I was legit worried we were gonna get the Alchemist again, and again, for your sake more than mine. I just want this to be different. Even with the superpower, having the same clue kinda things a little. Anyways. Ta-da! Bonk! Zip zap. Sounds like it's going to be a busy day in Titan City today. I feel like she's half British at this point. Give me a second. The downside of doing these visual novel Let's Plays is I get to talk a lot. And I'm not used to talking a lot. Or at least at a consistent rate. Anyways, not only are you bizarre fun, but you also have a day job as a reporter for the Titan Times. Your job consists of... Oh no, I'm late for work. Where do you go from here, bizarre fun? Well, you know... Checking our costume. You dash into the small bathroom and stand in front of the mirror. Unbuttoning a couple of buttons of your work shirt, you check that your costume is in place. You make a quick final check for your costume's cape to make sure that there are no tears or holes. Now see, this kind of shit may seem random and weird, but trust me, Trust me, it's gonna play a part somewhere. For Gadget Man, I do believe it says when you check your utility belt to make sure that you have enough bear repellent. And sure enough, later down in that route, a man got mauled by a bear. So it may seem random, but somehow your cape not falling to pieces is gonna be important. Anywho, diddly. Bizarre Fun needs to look good for the citizens of Titan City. Damn straight, girl. Damn straight. Now, one last thing. The disguise of disguises. You don your reporter outfit over your Bizarre Fun costume so that nobody will recognize you on the streets. I have glasses now. Perfect. Your incognito outfit lets you blend in with the crowd. Nobody will know I am actually Bizarre Fun, and not just another mild-mannered reporter. Satisfied, you leave the apartment. Titan City. Wearing your incognito disguise, you head to work. With fear on your mind, you note that Titan City feels particularly dense. Dense. I am dense. The city's tense. This morning. Beepity beepity. Okay, second clue. What do you got for me? Another crime alert. Please don't let it be the tabby cat thing, lady. Please, 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 no. Yes! New and different clues, folks. New and different clues. Excellent. The Scarlet Prankster has found a new home. One most befitting his particular sense of humor. Yeah, I think we know where he's gonna be at. Oh, prankster, prankster, prankster. As you think about the information you just received, an argument interrupts your thoughts. I won't ask you again. Mind your manners, you beast. The newspaper vendor shouts something, but yeah, now, absolutely freaking not. We are not doing the damn alchemists. Absolutely not. It's hard to hear over the cacophony of car horns. Looks like today won't be just another day. The car horns are getting louder and angrier. What's now, Bizarre Fun? See if you can resolve the argument. Check the paper for news of the robbery. Hails now! Look over at the car's honking furiously. Ignore these and head to my office job. Yep, that's what we're doing. Screw you. We're going to work. You creep past the office at your boss, Jonah White, hoping he'll not notice. In my office now! Sheepishly, you leave your desk and creep in to see Jonah. A stream of abuse follows. In his eyes, you are lazy, shiftless, incompetent. Suddenly, a squeal of tires. Oh, shiznit! I noticed a typo. Unless this is like the last typo that I noticed, like loaves. In that case, I'm an idiot. In the street below, following by a loud crash, interrupts him. What the devil was that? Oof! The two of you rush to the window. A crowd is gathering around a large black limousine, which has spun around in the road, mounted the sidewalk and crashed into a street lamp. A fire has started in the rear of the car and is spreading. And if this is anything like movies, and it is, it's going to go boom! Which is so very unrealistic. Have any of you actually been in a car accident? Shit doesn't happen like that. Even with the most poorly built American car. By the way, built America means nothing anymore. Those days are over. But even the most shittily built American cars don't explode. Unless you're crashing into a freaking gas station. And even then, it's just something that always bothers my OCD a little when I watch movies and shit just starts exploding. I'm like, how's that happening? But anyways, back to this. What do you do? Run downstairs in your street clothes. No. Dash to the toilet and change into your costume. Ignore the instant, go back to work. No, we're gonna do the superhero thing and... No. As Bizarre Fun, you step out towards the limousine. That's right, everyone. Stay back and let us do our job. The situation seems to be under control. But then you notice the fire. It's heading towards the tank. The two men inside the car, the chauffeur and the passenger, look thoroughly shaken. What is your next move? Well, let's not wait for the firemen, shall we? Let's actually do our superhero thing. Go to the men's aid. Okay, now this is the most important. Rip the door off. Help the firemen with the car door. No. Try and find some way to deal with the fire. Hermph. Hermph. What do you think, folks? Should we just rip the door open and rescue them the brute force way, or should we put out the fire first? Because I know for a fact we're strong enough to rip that door. Because I had one of the other superheroes attempt this before, and he or she failed. Because they weren't super. It's like, sadly, you lack the strength, the physical strength to open them. But since strength is our primary thing, then yeah, we're definitely going to succeed. But the question is, do we want to do that? Should we try to put out the fire? Fuck it. Let's just go the straight up superhero route. Rip the door off. Hung. You grip the limousine and rip the door off with your immense strength. Everyone out. Grabbing both passengers, you lift them away to safety. Near. 3 hero points. One of the passengers, an expensively dressed middle-aged man, is delirious with shock. He mumbles incoherently as you lift him out. The paramedics had best look after this poor fellow. You hand him over to be taken care of. The fire hits the tank and the car explodes. Just in time. Everything else seems to be under control. Now to change back into my work clothes. You duck into a side street and put on your disguise once more. Perfect. You'd best get back to work before Jonah notices you're gone. Give me 1 second. 17 minutes. We're good. Back at work, you're about to sit at your desk when... Everyone, you're not on vacation, get back to work! You sheepishly return to your desk, feeling the eyes of everyone in the office upon you. And then the final sting. Why can't you be more voice are fun? Lunch... Sorry, I have way too much fun doing that particular voice. Lunchtime rolls around and you decide that he sounds like a mentally retarded moron, which J. Jonah Jameson is kind of. Anyways, lunchtime rolls around and you decide to head to El Greco's Diner. El Greco's Diner. While you're eating, a chattering group of eggheads scramble into the booth next to yours. Well, I think the man's a fool. Maybe you're right. He's a stubborn old jackass. They are trying to keep their voices down, but their obvious excitement allows you to catch the gist of their conversation. They're from the local university science laboratory. If we make this alcohol in that temperature, that could be an almighty explosion. He'd never admit he was dangerous. I know one thing, or my saber on there. Sounds ominous. Perhaps I'd better check it out. The group's security passes identify them as being from the biochemistry department, only a block away. You pay your bill and quickly leave. On the streets, halfway there you stop. From within the shop you are passing, a cry reaches out. Stop, thief! I kind of know where this possibly may lead. With the randomness factor, this could be a pointless thing too, by the way. See, the thing is that, like, with traditional paperback choose your own adventure novels, it is what it is. Turn to page 50, and that's exactly what you get. With this digital version of the Choose Your Own Adventure, it does kind of roll the dice for a few of these things. And one of them is completely pointless. It's just a kid stealing candy, and that's it. You literally just waste precious time just investigating that. However, it could also be a legit robbery, depending on how it looks. But the explosion thing is always the same, so I'm not going to take my chances and waste a good opportunity. This might be just a kid stealing candy. So we are going to go and investigate the potential explosion. Screw you, Candyman. At the biochemistry department, there are no signs of panic. Everything seems just like the other day. You quickly change into bizarre fun around the back of the main building. You walk casually down an alleyway and back into the reception area. I'm looking to meet with Professor Murdoch. Oh, bizarre fun. Gosh, yes, ma'am. Right away, let me see here. The security guard taps into a terminal on his desk. Okay, he's top floor, working on those crazy aldehyde experiments. Is there a problem, ma'am? You have no time to spare and immediately race to the lifts. 4 employees are bemused to see you enter and are silently all silently ride upwards together. What is your problem, lady? You can fly. Just to the top floor and just break through the window. Think to yourself, what would Batman do? Don't think of what would Superman do. That's the wrong answer. That's always the wrong answer. What would Batman do? Batman would go through the window. He would grapple his way up and through the window. And you have a up to that because you can fly. Anyways, it is strangely uncomfortable. Murdoch's lab. We are at 22 minutes. That's still good. Okay. We're still good. Murdoch's lab. As you enter through large swinging doors, you can see the professor, and he is sweating profusely. Fun! Time, please help! What's wrong, Professor? My experiment has gone out of hand and it's loading up. I fear I may have caused a disaster. In the corner of the... I sometimes have way too much fun with these retarded voices. In the corner of the lab, a complicated array of chemical equipment is shuddering. At one end, a bottle is boiling madly. What will you do to prevent the bottle exploding? Throw it out the window. Smother it with your hands. Rush off to look for a fire extinguisher. Humph. You're I've tried all 3 of these options before. None of them end well. Or at least the RNG didn't let me end it well. All of them have potentially catastrophic results. It's basically choosing the lesser of the 3 evils at this point. But again, RNG though, so for all I know, each and every one of them has an awesome ending too. Or not ending, but outcome I should say actually. See, last time I tried this with another superhero, he burnt his freaking hands. And I permanently lost health. So yeah. Throwing out the window damages bystanders, makes you lose hero points, and rushing off for a fire extinguisher wastes time, and in that time it goes boom. So again, I've tried all 3 options with different heroes before, and thanks to RNG, all 3 have failed miserably. Well, let's throw it out the window. Got my fingers crossed that it's not going to give me a shitty RNG roll. You grab the flask and hurl it out the window. This is not a good choice. First of all, the flask was hot and severely burned your hand. Ouch. Secondly, the contents of the bottle have splashed over passers-by on the ground below. Achievement unlocked! Nothing but strangers out there. Thrust calling you out the window. Well, at least I got a slightly different version of that. So, yeah. We permanently lost a skill point. That's not good. That's never good. I'm gonna mute here for a sec here. Actually, 25 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it a day anyways. See you folks in a little bit, shall we? Bye-bye.